che pensato, picchia pensa. Antoni!
C'è la luna, mia giornata, figlia mia da merda. Mamma mia, Giulia Lar, figlia di mio vincitore. Si devia lo scappare, il va, con la Giulia
ABC News presents the flight of Apollo 11, beginning 30 hours of continuous coverage of the lunar landing.
Good day from ABC Space Headquarters in New York. It is July 20th, 1969, and man is about to land on the moon. Eagle will touch down approximately 4 hours and 17 minutes from now, if the flight plan as it is now established goes forward as scheduled. With me is our science editor, Jules Bergman, and we will be here from now on for what will be truly a historic time.
At the foot of the ladder, the lamb footbeds are only impressed in the surface about 1 or 2 inches. I'm going to step off the lamb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. So today we're jumping into something with a really intriguing title. A play called Lasagna and the Lunar Module. I mean, what connects pasta and space exploration?
It's a great hook, isn't it? And this deep dive, it's based on excerpts from this play by Antoni. It really focuses on the 1969 moon landing, yeah, but maybe not in the way you'd first think.
Right.
It's less about the astronauts and more about this wonderfully, maybe realistically dysfunctional Italian-American family, the Bianchis. They're all gathered together in Millbrae, California, watching it unfold.
Ah, okay. So our mission here is to kind of pull out those fascinating bits about, family life, the cultural stuff happening, and how these huge historical events like landing on the moon can, I guess, bring people together, but also maybe highlight all the quirks.
Exactly. The quirks, the tensions, the love, all of it. And yeah, you should expect plenty of humor, some really relatable moments, and maybe some surprising details along the way.
Right. So the title itself, Lasagna and the Lunar Module, it really sets that up, doesn't it, the contrast?
It absolutely does. You've got this huge leap for mankind, right? The grand historical moment. And then you have the very down-to-earth, intimate, everyday family life all bundled up in, well, a lasagna.
And the setting is really specific, too. Millbrae, California. What was it, about 17 miles south of San Francisco?
Yeah, and the source material even mentions this old landmark, the 16-mile house on El Camino. Apparently, it marked exactly 16 miles to the city. Now it's a wallpaper store, which is such a specific grounding detail.
Huh. It really paints a picture.
Yeah.
So we're there, 1969, the Bianchi family is gathered, and the moon landing is kind of the backdrop. Or maybe more the catalyst.
I think catalyst is a good word.
Yeah.
Because it's this massive shared event that forces everyone into the same room, basically, watching the same TV for hours.
Okay, so let's meet the family, the Bianchis. They're in Daniel Bianchi's townhouse, Richmond Drive.
That's right. Described as a nice kind of standard place, 2-bedroom, 2-bath duplex, right across from Taylor Junior High School. And Daniel, he's the older brother. He's the host for this whole gathering.
Gotcha. And then there's Emily, Daniel's new wife.
Ah, yes, Emily. And she's a big deal in this family dynamic. She's German-American.
Okay.
And the source makes a point of saying she is the very first non-Italian to marry into the Bianchi family in, get this, 1,000 years.
1,000 years. Wow. Okay, so that's not just a small detail then. That's a major plot point, probably.
Oh, definitely. It immediately sets her up as, the outsider. And think about it, 1969, America's changing. And here in this living room, you have this microcosm of that change, that tension between tradition and something new.
And that probably involves Mama Bianchi, the matriarch. The source mentioned tension there.
Bingo. Mama Bianchi is, let's say, central to the Emily conflict. But we also have Max Bianchi. He's 14 at this time.
Right, Max. I think the source mentioned he's in other books by Antoni.
He is, yeah. Liars, Cheats, and Thieves in Central Park Bookstore, Watermelon on the Beach. So he's a recurring character. And his older sister, Angelina, she's home from college, Syracuse University, back east.
Okay. And the parents, Papa Bianchi.
Papa Bianchi, Tony. He sounds like a lovely man. Immigrated from Italy in the 30s, became a citizen, was even the mayor of Millbrae at one point.
Really?
The mayor.
Yeah. But at this point, in 69, he's recovering from a slight stroke. It affected his speech a bit. And sadly, the source notes he passes away about a year after this.
Oh, that adds a layer. Okay, so that's the core family. But it's not just them, right?
No, it's a full house. Emily's younger sister is there. She's about 17. And then there's Marie.
Marie.
The single older foot doctor from next door. The description adds she's of questionable sexual orientation, which is, well, very 1969 phrasing, I suppose.
Quite a mix of people then, all waiting for Neil Armstrong.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the setup. This diverse group, all their histories and little dramas confined together. Which brings us back to Emily and Mama Bianchi.
Right, because Emily sounds, on paper at least, pretty great. The source says she's incredibly smart, beautiful, charming.
Could charm anyone in 3 seconds, apparently. Even suggests she had the vast intelligence to be a lawyer herself. And she's supportive of Daniel, right? He's studying for the bar exam.
Very supportive, pushing him, sharing that goal of getting out of the duplex and into more palatial digs, as the source puts it. She wants them to succeed.
So she sounds like a catch, treats Mama Bianchi respectfully, loves Papa Bianchi, but...
Despite all that, Mama Bianchi is hung up on one thing. Just one. She worries, profoundly worries, that Emily cannot make lasagna.
The lasagna, there it is. It's symbolic, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's not really about the pasta dish itself. You know, it's everything it represents.
Culture, tradition.
Acceptance.
All of it. It's Mama Bianchi's fear, maybe, of her heritage getting lost, of this outsider not understanding or respecting their core identity. It's such a relatable, almost darkly funny way to show that kind of family bias.
Okay, so the scene is set, the family's there, the TV's on, showing commercials, everyone's waiting.
Right, and you get these little snapshots of life happening while they wait. Papa Bianchi's quiet with a magazine. Mama Bianchi's probably nervously puttering in the kitchen, thinking about lasagna, maybe. Daniel's studying for the bar. Max is excitedly telling Angelina about his guitar and drums.
Yeah, and she's encouraging him. So you see these individual threads, these separate lives unfolding, even as they share this big collective moment.
And the set design sounds perfectly period appropriate. Old Magnavox console TV.
The kind that played records and had a radio too. Remember those?
Oh, yeah. And hook rugs, brown furniture, Blue Boy, and a Rembrandt print on the wall.
Yep. Very typical for the time. Authentic, not trying too hard. It grounds the whole thing.
And Daniel's study has that gigantic roll-top desk.
Which Papa Tony proudly bought him from an antique store. Shows how much he believed in Daniel becoming a lawyer. Those little details, they add so much depth.
So everyone's waiting, the tension's building.
Yeah.
The source calls it craziness and dysfunctionality.
Well, yeah, because the moon landing, like the Kennedy assassination, perhaps, it brought people together. Not just Italian Americans, everyone. You watched it together.
But it wasn't quick, was it? The actual landing part dragged on.
It did. And that's key for the play. That long wait gives all the family stuff, the dysfunctionality, plenty of time to bubble up and play out. It's like the shared historical moment puts their personal lives under a microscope.
So the play itself, Lasagna and the Lunar Module, it's described as hysterically funny.
Apparently so, with perfect art direction and this strong message about family and togetherness.
But a specific kind of togetherness.
Yeah, the idea is that the togetherness is profound, but maybe only lasts for the moment that they land on the moon.
Aye. So it's a fleeting unity.
Kind of, because the source explicitly says, after that it goes right back to dysfunctionality.
Okay, that sounds realistic.
But then it adds something important. Dysfunctionality is okay, family is family, and that's what's important.
So it's not about fixing the family, but accepting it.
Exactly. The moon landing doesn't magically solve their problems, but it highlights that bond, that connection that's still there underneath all the messiness.
And this whole theme, the immigrant experience, finding togetherness even amid dysfunction, the source says it's universal, right?
Absolutely. It mentions how you could swap the lasagna for something else, and it would resonate with Jewish American, Irish American, Mexican American, Black American, Chinese American families. Basically any group navigating that intersection of heritage and modern life.
That makes sense. The specifics change, but the core human experience is the same.
Precisely. It taps into that fundamental need we all have for belonging, for connection, even when our families drive us crazy. It's about finding those moments of shared humanity.
So wrapping this up, what have we really dug into with Lasagna and the Lunar Module? It feels like we've seen how this huge world-changing event, the moon landing, becomes this perfect, almost intimate stage for family drama.
Yeah, and comedy too, apparently. It highlights those shared moments, yeah, but also those little cultural shifts, like Emily arriving in this very traditional family.
And it underlines that truth about family. It's a complex, it could be messy, maybe even dysfunctional, but that bond holds a really unique power.
It does. And the play seems to suggest that these grand moments in history, they don't just unite us, they also kind of throw our everyday relationships into sharper focus. They show us what really matters.
Which leads to a good question for you, the listener. What are the lasagna and lunar module moments in your own life? Times when a big event, or maybe even a small one, brought out all the unique, maybe funny, maybe frustrating, but ultimately kind of lovable quirks of your family or your community.
And thinking about that, what does it tell you about what truly holds you together? What are the things that endure, even after the big moment passes? Something to chew on.
At McDonald's, when you pay for 2 hamburgers, French fries, and a Coke, you get change back from your dollar. Many of our customers think that's very important.
McDonald's can put good food in your family and change back in your pocket.
If it seems to move you from there to here like that, you're in a 1969 Chevelle SS396. Try one of the 4 new SS396s. You'll be an instant believer. Chevelle SS396 in the sports shop at your Chevrolet dealer's sports department.
A nice lasagna. Break in the mozzarella. You make it like this.
I make it like a pizza. Look how nice you look.
Oh. I'm good for 83 years old. I put the sauce. A little bit salsa. Not touch the pasta to pasta. And lots of cheese. More mozzarella. Good one. This is the favorite in my grandchildren. A bit ricotta. Pull here, try. I like, everybody like. Pepper on top. Look at this. Lasagna in the oven for 20 minutes. Take it off in the oven. Good lasagna. Look. It's not good. It's not a lasagna. I'll make it that one.
Have you heard what's happened? Barbie's changed. Barbie's new and different. She's the very same size, but now she comes with a groovy outdoor look. And Barbie's lashes are really for real. And even her face has changed. Best of all, the biggest news of all is the way Barbie moves. The new Barbie twists. The new Barbie turns. Wouldn't you like the new Barbie?
But what do I do with my old Barbie?
What do? Here's what you do. Just take your old Barbie before it's too late and run to the toy store. Then trade it to the man with $1.50, less than half what you normally pay. And look what you get. New Barbie for less than half price. But better hurry up. First come, first serve. There's a limited supply at this special low price, so take your old Barbie and $1.50 and trade them for the Barbie who's new.
Trade in your old Barbie today, while you can still get the new Barbie for less than half price.
Sì,